So what's up, you guys? So I just tried to make this video, but I had to stop because the mail lady came and I was looking through the mail, stuff like that. So anyway, so I made a video about a week or so ago, or maybe 2 weeks, I don't remember, about me working on a Tahoe, which that video actually has got a lot more views than I assumed it would. So I appreciate that from you guys. But anyway, all I did on that was I replaced a couple of things in the emissions system and the vacuum system. I was having trouble filling up with gas, and I couldn't fill it up for more than 10 seconds before the pump clicked off. So I replaced parts on that, and you can watch that video. I think I made it say like I can finally pump gas in the Tahoe or something like that. So if you want to see what I replaced and part numbers, you're more than welcome to go watch that video. I'm not going to talk about it much here. But I made another video like months ago, maybe a month or so ago, about me finding an oil leak, because I've been having an oil leak really bad on this ever since I've had it. Once it gets hot, it would start to drip on the ground, and it would leave a spot everywhere it goes, and that really drove me crazy. I assumed it was the drain plug, so I replaced the gasket on the drain plug like a million different times, and then I replaced the valve cover gaskets thinking that that would solve it. That was an oil leak, but it wasn't the oil leak. And then I finally realized that it was the oil pan. So I put a lift on this like a couple of months ago. I can't remember exactly when I did it. I think it was in April or May. It's a 6-inch lift. So I have videos about it if you want to learn more about it. I'm not going to talk about it a lot here. But it would have made sense for me to replace the oil pan gasket when I had the whole front suspension completely blown apart, not installed, all of it's gone, not on the truck. But I didn't do that because I don't use common sense. So common sense would have said, hey, this is the best time to do it. You need to just go ahead and do the oil pan gasket, so that way, you don't have no problems. Well, I didn't think about it because I didn't think that would be the problem. Because at first I thought it was a rear main seal, and it's not the rear main seal because that was done previously by the previous owners, and it's not leaking. And when I had the oil pan off, I looked inside and it's not leaking. So this is what happens when you don't think about shit and you don't go ahead and do preventative maintenance, because I had to literally take apart almost everything that I've already done. I already had an alignment done last week or the week before and had the Tahoe driving like I wanted it to, but then I had to loosen the torsion keys and take them out so that way I could lower the lower control arms to take both of those bolts out, and then I had to lower the rear cross member all the way down, and I didn't want to do any of that. But the oil pan gasket's replaced. So far it's okay. I let it warm up the day that I filled it up with oil. I also had to replace the block off plate for the oil cooler because I am an idiot and accidentally broke the one that I had because I cracked it because I'm a stupid ass and used an impact on it when I shouldn't have, and I should know better than that. So I'll show you guys that real quick. I should have used my better judgment, and I knew that. I knew I shouldn't have done it, but as you can see, that's it. It's in 2 pieces, and it's obviously not supposed to be. So there you go. And I did buy some new soap to try. This is that Tough Mudder from Chemical Guys. I wanted to buy it, but I've never really gotten anything dirty enough to try it, but I bought it now. This is originally like a $16 soap, and I got it for $6. But I'll go into that in another video about why you need to go to discount stores. But anyway, like I said, I replaced the oil pan gasket, and I put the oil pan gasket in. Didn't realize that the oil cooler block-off plate was cracked. Went to start the truck, and it started, and I lost oil pressure. And then all of a sudden, I dumped out almost, well, not almost. I dumped out 6 quarts of oil on the driveway, which you can't see it now, but there was 6 quarts of oil right here. You can see the stain right here, and it looks a lot worse on video than it actually does in person. But oil pan gasket's done. Everything's put back together. I went and drove it just a second ago. That's why it's dirty, just to make sure that the steering is still fine. It still drives like I want it to, and it does. So we're all good there. Now I've just got to clean it. So yeah, but just wanted to make this video to say I've fixed the oil leak now. Now I have to do head gaskets and stuff like that. I'm going to take the heads off so that I can get the bolts extracted that are broken from the manifold, so that way I don't have an exhaust leak anymore, because I have really bad exhaust leaks because of that. That, and I didn't put new header gaskets on, or manifold gaskets when I put the long tubes on, just because I'm lazy. And I like the MLS gaskets that are on here. Those are multi-layer steel gaskets, if anybody's wondering. They seal better than the other ones. So anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. So I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you later.